Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Manchester City 3. I can't pronounce it. Red Star 1. That was a weird game of football. That was a wild game of football. An absolutely crazy game of football. But this is where we're at. Yeah, what a wild night. I was laughing for most of that game, if I'm being honest. We need to talk about Rodri. We have to talk about Rodri. What an insane footballer. What an absolutely ridiculous man. Genuinely, the level that he's performing at right now is just off the charts good. Honestly, special. Genuinely special stuff. This man, his skill tree, he's maxed out every level. He hasn't just done one skill tree. He's just done them all. He's grinded every single level. He's at 99. He is overpowered, and he's walking around that pitch just like absolutely taking anyone out wherever he wants to. Insanely good. He's not just the best defensive midfielder in world football. He's the best midfielder in world football right now. Possibly even the best player in the world right now. What he's doing on this level is just stupidly good. I absolutely love him. A wild night. Absolutely wild night. Seriously. Thank you, of course, to everyone already joining in. Please do give this video a like. Please do subscribe to the channel if you want to. It does help support the channel, of course. I'll jump over to the big picture from this game tonight. 37 shots on goal. 37 shots on goal. Stupid. 7 big chances though across that. Big chances missed. 6, of course. We XG of 4.14 to their 3 shots on goal. A ridiculous night. Absolutely ridiculous night. We peppered that goal. Of course, that night was hilarious at one point when they scored their first shot on target. Their first shot. Not first shot on target. First shot, full stop, of course. Everyone, all the trolls jumped onto the stream. They started panicking and started going, see, you're going to mess it up. But of course, I knew we were going to turn it around. I don't get how anyone couldn't have enjoyed that game of football. I don't get it. That game of football was ridiculously good fun, in my opinion. It had so much fun. And to be honest, I'm sort of glad that it went the way it did, because it just made it more entertaining. Usually in a game like this at home in the Champions League, there's not usually that much jeopardy. I mean this with the greatest respect to the opposition, but honestly, it tends to be that City stroll these games a little bit easily. But we missed so many chances in the first half, 22 shots to 1 at half time. Yeah, they scored the first. They actually added a little bit of spice to it. It could have been a 3-0 at half time quite easily. But no, we had to turn it around. And to me, it just made it entertaining. It made it fun. And we saw so many wonderful things to talk about. Of course, I'll quickly get onto the goals. Alvarez continues to be that guy. Alvarez with a brace today. 1 goal in particular. His first goal, wonderful finish. Pure Sergio Aguero. Haaland with a beautiful assist to Alvarez. I need to watch it back myself again, actually. So I'm going to try and find it as I talk to you guys. Lovely stuff. I mean, I was too busy laughing. I'm not going to lie. I got fits of giggles during this game, mainly because everyone was freaking out at half-time, and I just laughed. I just laughed at how quickly we turned it around. Just stupid. Just stupid. But a brilliant finish from Alvarez. Yeah, wonderful. Second goal, immensely fortuitous, of course. Terrible keeping. But you've got to take this, you earn your luck in general. You earn your luck, and Alvarez absolutely earned it. The third goal from Rodri. Can I applaud a man on a live video stream that he's not watching? But it's 28 minutes past 10. I'm sat in Ramsbottom, Bury, where I live, nowhere near the Etihad Stadium right now, and I'm applauding a guy who's never going to watch this video now. But Rodrigo, if you're somehow watching this video, you are absolutely a god. Can I tell you all a little anecdote about Rodri? Let me just see if I can even find. Let me see if I can find it, man. Let me just see if I can find it. I once met Rodri. I met Rodri. And I'm trying to see if I can find the photo of it. But I did. I met Rodri a while back. And it was... we met Bernardo. I met Ake with some fans who travelled across the world to see a game. I took him to the Etihad and I saw a bit of content I do in Man City. And Bernardo and Ake were great. And they were really nice. And they were all like, we'll try our best. We'll be dead good. Well, hopefully we'll win tomorrow. I think it was Aston Villa. And Rodri said to us, actually, he just went, we will win. He just said, we will win. That was it. He just said, we will win tomorrow. Not, we'll try our best. He said, we will win. Guess who scored the goal? 1-0 up next game. Rodri scored it. He is that guy. Rodri has developed this cold-blooded winning streak. There's something about Rodri right now where Rodri is this immense, the perfect mixture of incredible self-belief with intelligence. When you are that good at what you do, Rodri, to me, he's Guardiola level. Like, I think he's Guardiola level, like, arrogant but brilliant. Like, Guardiola, of course, when Guardiola goes, we destroyed football, like, I destroyed football. Rodri is very similar. Rodri is supremely intelligent, but also there's a bit of arrogance to his game. And I think the true geniuses have a bit of arrogance because they toy with the opposition. And Rodri right now he's got that bit of pep bravado to him. I think he is. And I don't know if he wants to go into coaching afterwards, but I wouldn't be surprised if he makes an insane level coach, honestly, because something about him is pretty special. There's something special about him. And like what we're seeing right now is Rodri. I think when he scored of course the goal, the equaliser against Aston Villa 2-2. He scored the goal against Arsenal to win us that game. He scored of course, a whole bunch of quality goals. I think the moment it changed for me, well, it fully changed when he scored the Champions League winning goal. But I think it was the Bayern goal where he scored that worldie against Bayern. And for whatever reason, he's just become that guy. He's just realised that actually the defensive stuff's fine. Like, he mastered the defensive stuff a year ago. Like, he was like, I've mastered that defensive stuff. And when he was good as Rodri is, when he was intelligent and as brilliant and as wonderful as Rodri is, and you know that you could do all that, he goes, what else can I do? Do you know what? I've realised I'm 6'3" and I can just stroll past people. I'm going to do that because I can. I've realised that actually I can score wonder goals and shoot. So I'm going to. He's realised that he can do anything that he wants to do. And it's ridiculous, man. Like, Rodri is just, right now, Rodri has this wonderful confidence. And the Champions League moment, look, when you see a player sing their own song, Rodri was going, Rodri's on fire, singing that on stage. That is belief, man. That is him becoming the man. And that goal today, that was Henry level good. Like, it's insane. He's insanely good, man. Insanely good. Ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. I am immensely impressed. Immensely impressed with Rodri right now. I said in my season preview, and you'll remember this if you pay attention to this channel, if you know this channel, I said I am not worried about Gundogan. Because I believe when you've got a collection of world-class players, which Manchester City do, when we had no strikers, Gundogan stepped up and became the guy and scored loads of goals out of nowhere. When Gundogan became, Mr. Whippy or whatever, scored all those goals, that was out of nowhere. No one expected that. No one did. I knew that when Gundogan left or when De Bruyne was out, I knew someone would step up. I just knew it would happen because that's what happens. Like, these brilliant players who have that self-belief and that self-confidence, they see it as a chance for them to become someone special. And Rodri's just thought, I'm going to do it now, man. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to score those goals. Alvarez has gone, I'm going to step into Kevin De Bruyne's shoes. I'm going to be that guy and score those goals. And that is exactly what's happening. We are witnessing the birth of new legends right in front of us right now. Manchester City have the best coach in world football and some of the best players in world football. And some of them, we don't even realise what they are. We often make the mistake as football fans to presume that a player that we see is going to be that player for the next 12 months. That's not how football works. Players evolve. Players move on. Players improve. Like, Fernandinho was a box-to-box midfielder, became the best defensive midfielder in world football for a while. Rodri was a defensive midfielder. He's now becoming the most complete midfielder in world football. Gundogan at one point was a really nice technical 8, but then became this clutch goal scorer. Players improve and they move on and they evolve, especially under Guardiola. Rodri right now, I actually agree. He has bypassed Yaya Toure. I absolutely agree by far. To me, he's looking wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Genuinely wonderful. Alvarez as well. Look, we need to talk about Alvarez a little bit. Alvarez is just right now. I know he's just Red Star. But Alvarez is just having such a special run of form. I'll jump over to the big screen over here, man. You see the stats here. Like Rodri there, by the way, an 8.9. Look, everything Rodri does. Total 5 shots on goal, 91% pass accuracy, 1 chance created. Wonderful stuff. Alvarez, it's 8 shots on goal. 2, of course, went in the back of the net. 7 chances created. He created 7 chances. Wait, 7 chances. That is absolutely absurd. Absurd. 3 successful dribbles. That is ridiculous. He's playing at a level right now where he's just so involved, Alvarez. Of course, a little bit of luck there. A little bit of luck with the second goal, but you make your own luck. Stupidly good, man. Alvarez is just, he's pure output. He's just pure output. 14, 15 million quid. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. A special footballer doing special things right now. We have to talk about this man as well, Mateus Nunes. What a full debut that was. Look, fitted like a glove. Absolutely perfect for Manchester City today. 8.6. 2 shots, 97% pass accuracy, 89 out of 92. 6 chances created for Alvarez. For Nunes. Stupidly good. Once again, just red star. I know. But watching him dribble past people, man. Like, there was a bit where him and Doku were dribbling around the area, and I absolutely loved it, man. Like, this guy right now, like, we've signed another excellent player. And if Bernardo is out, which we'll get onto in a minute, the quotes from Guardiola, we're going to need players of this quality. Bernardo apparently is out for a couple of games with a little bit of a pull, maybe. I don't know. Fingers crossed to be better. But Doku came on. Doku had a really lively little cameo. I love him, man. I love Doku. An excellent. I love it. Doku, like, Doku's such a fun player. He's just such a fun player. Like, City right now, I enjoyed everything about that game. I enjoyed Guardiola looking confused as anything. I need to see that shot somewhere, by the way. I need to see that shot of Guardiola going, like, what's going on? When Ederson did that whole... You went like... The analogy I compared it to is like when you see something that can't help themselves do something stupid. Like when you see, I don't know, you see dogs and they vomit and then they eat their own sick, and you're like, why are you the way that you are? You know what I mean? Why would you do this? Why would you do this? It's like you see, that's what it's like to me. Where you look at him and go, why are you so... But that's what Guardiola looks at Ederson like. And like, there's a brilliance to it. And then, of course, the fact that they scored that goal and Rodri being incredible, Doku being loads of fun, and then Nunes looking great, Alvarez. It's just good fun, man. Oscar Bob got on as well. That was really nice to see. Rico, Calvin Phillips got a bit of a run out. I'm just buzzing, man. Great fun. Of course, we could have scored more. Let's talk about Haaland a little bit, of course. Everyone's giving Haaland a bad time. Like, got a beautiful assist. Let's get that out of the way first. A lovely assist from Haaland. Genuinely, Haaland missed a whole bunch of chances again today. I can't deny that, man. He expected goals 1.41. He should have scored. He had 6 shots on goal today. I think he probably should have scored one, or probably one would have been fine today. He had a couple of big chances. A couple great chances and some good ones, I would say. I don't think we should overanalyze it. My temptation to say is just to look at that number next to his age, Norway there, his country. He's 23 years old. It's life. It's absolutely life. And there's not a single striker in the world that doesn't miss chances. I remember Aguero having days like this. But the problem is, Haaland has redefined goal scoring. Like, he's scored 52 goals. So people expect Haaland to score 2-3 goals every single game. If he doesn't score, it feels weird. But it's normal. Do not get down on Erling Haaland. He looked frustrated today. He looked frustrated himself. No, that's the pressure. That is entirely the pressure. He doesn't need to feel that pressure. Haaland is only human. I know we joke about him being a robot, being an alien, being not normal, but he is actually human. He is actually only a 23-year-old young lad. 23 years old, and I don't mean to patronise, but I know I'm a 38-year-old man. I understand. I look back at me at 23 years old, and I'm a baby. I was a baby compared to what I am now. He's only young still. He's only a young bloke still, you know. He will feel that pressure every now and then, and he will beat himself up. And you can see it in his face, actually. He needs to not worry about it. And people need to stop. We need to talk about Haaland. No, we don't need to talk about Haaland. We do not. All we see is a striker who's just missed some chances. And he's in probably not his best run of form, but still has 7 goals this season. It's not worth worrying about. Do not dwell on things that aren't a problem. It's just something. Sometimes things are just something. They don't have to be an issue. You don't have to fix something that doesn't need fixing. Sometimes you have to accept that life is difficult. Sometimes players miss chances. Sometimes that happens. And sometimes you're getting a little bit of a funk inside your own head. What's probably going to happen is Haaland probably unleashes hell now in Nottingham Forest and scores 5 goals. I don't know. Or he might score none again. Who knows, man? It doesn't matter. Guys, please do help support the channel. Please do like the video. Please, let's get 12 more subscribers to 68,500. And how many likes on this video? 40 from 200 viewers? You can do better. You can do real better. Do you know what I mean? Do it. But let's get the likes up and let's help support it. But yeah, I'm not worried, man. Like, I enjoyed that game tonight. Good fun. Absolutely good fun. Like, it's absolutely not worth worrying about. Where we at? Guardiola said Bernardo Silva will be ruled out for the next games. Ugh. There it is there, the next games. Don't know what that means. Probably a hamstring injury. Another injury there. The bench is going to be interesting. We've got to have some academy players. You also said about, since Stones will be out longer, Grealish will return 7-10 days. Kovacic could be back on Saturday. We are in trouble. Why didn't we keep McAtee? Tell him to stay. Tell him to 100-minute games, you know what I mean? Treble winners, people kick you more. We should have been selfish. This is how I feel. I might be wrong, but I feel like we should have been selfish. We're gonna have no players on the bench, man. We're gonna be so. We're not even at the busy stretch of the season yet. Maybe I'm too sensible, Masoom. Maybe I am, man. I don't know. Pep said we have 5 really important players, and you can't have 55 players. This is what it is. We probably could have more than 18. We probably could have 22. We have a 25-man squad allowed. I do think we've been a bit naive letting all the young players go because we haven't got anyone we can trust from the EDS right now. We haven't got anyone else. The thing is for me is like when we talk about depth, if we'd kept like if we have EDS players that had first team experience, I'd be relaxed. The only one that's got first team experience is Oscar Bob. Then after that, you look at and they're all just kids still. They're all too young. They're all 17 years old. We haven't got the likes of Harwood Bellis or even Wilson Esbrand or Callum Doyle or who else was here last season. And people, or even Alex Robinson's on loan. They've all been sold. They've all gone on loan and they've all left. Like we haven't got anyone. Like I would have even kept Tommy Doyle for a bit and said we'll probably need you until January. You know what I mean? Like they've all moved on. So Palmer would be playing right now. That's the thing. Is like I feel like we should have been. We sometimes let players go, but sometimes we should go. Just stay. You're getting the best education in world football. You will get some minutes at some point. I know you don't guarantee minutes, but it's just logical to say that. You know what I mean? I don't even know what the bench looks like. The bench is already short today anyway. And when you see the bench here right now, that's the bench scoring right now. Okay, so you take off Doku off that if he's in the team. So you got Carson, Phillips, Ortega, Vardiol, Kanji, Bob, and Rico. That is a weak bench, guys. We're going to need some academy players on. And the thing is, we haven't got any. That's the thing. Like they're all just too young. Like I don't see Guardiola playing Justin Bawadu or Joe Nadala. I'm not talking about Palmer still, actually. I'm talking about the context of the squad and players that we've sold. The young players. That's what. It's not Palmer. It's a bigger picture than that. I think we should have found a way to. I think we just left ourselves a bit short. That's it. I might be wrong there, but even Pep's sort of implying that we're in trouble. Like, it's only 19th of September. We're already struggling with injuries. It's a 100-minute plus season. It's going to be absolutely crazy, unfortunately. Yeah, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. Either way, I enjoyed tonight. It's fine. Yeah, Carlos Borges, you know what I mean? There's another one. Who else did we sell this summer? I've forgotten. Doku was good, by the way. I do like Doku, What's done is done indeed, but it is what it is. We need to be a bit more selfish sometimes. Just tell players to stay. Like, I think Tommy Doyle would have stayed around. I know he's not like world class or anything like that, but he would have been totally fine, man. You would have been totally fine. Yeah, you're on about Emilio Lawrence, Aspian. He looks good, but once again, that's such a low level compared to what we're playing right now. And he's got no, they didn't play in pre-season or anything like that. They're not quite ready. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. We will see. We'll see how it goes. It was good fun. Guys, I enjoyed that an awful lot. Thank you so much for watching this. Let me know, of course, what you made of the game. Rodri is masterful. That was great fun. I'm knackered going to leave it there, but I will be doing a fan view live at 11 o'clock if you want to come chat to me. For now, love you all loads. In a bit, bye-bye. Up the Blues. Wonderful stuff.